Friends, okay, we talked about this earlier. I can't get enough of this huggable body pillow from Sealy because we talk about it being a squishable, perfect addition to your bed, especially if you're looking for a little bit more comfort, a little bit more loft from your pillows. This would be great for that. I love something that I can have next to me to kind of protect me when my little one climbs in bed and tries to push me out of bed. She's 11 years old, but still loves to climb in my bed in the morning. But then it's like a nice little protection to keep you from rolling off the bed. This is a microfiber, like plush, soft cover that you can take off and wash. I know, it's so delicious. You might never cover this up. Can we talk about this a little bit before we move on to the next item? I love, love, love this pillow.
Absolutely. This is such a wonderful pillow brought to us from Sealy. So for over 140 years, Sealy has been a leader in sleep solutions, bringing us the best products for the very best night's sleep. So from everything from the bed to the pillows, and this is no exception. This huggable pillow, right? Aren't all pillows huggable?
They are.
But not as huggable and squishable as this one. It is full and lush, and it feels like hugging a cloud. And you mentioned it has that super soft, velvety feel. I don't know if we can even get a tight shot on that, but you can really see the texture in this pillow. It's like hugging a puppy or a kitten. It's so super soft, but it's gonna spring right back to shape. So you know those pillows that sometimes you lay on them and they feel really fluffy?
Yes.
And then by the end of the night, your head is flat on the mattress and all the fluff has moved to the side.
So sad.
That is not this pillow. This pillow from Sealy is going to give you that gorgeous, huggable comfort all night. It'll spring right back to you. But as a body pillow, it's wonderful for side sleepers. Maybe you want a little bit of extra support under your arms, between your knees to help ease some of that joint pain, or knees on knees can sometimes be uncomfortable at night. So this body pillow is oversized. It has this beautiful cover on top, so you don't need to put a pillowcase on it. If you wanted to, you could. It actually fits a king size pillowcase.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect.
But you can just use this super soft cover as the pillowcase because you want all that super softness. Oh, I wish I could let all of you touch this as well because it is so, so soft. But then right here at the top is the zipper. So when you want to wash it, you simply slide out the inside. This is machine washable. You're going to love it. And you don't even need to take my word for it because it has 83 5-star reviews on hsn.com. So I encourage you to take a look at those. If you're not so sure if this is right for you, anyone who has ever said, oh, I wish I had a little something to rest my arm, my knees, I've been sleeping with it, and I find that it's so comforting at night. This is such a nice extra to have, whether it's under your head, between your knees. It's an absolutely beautiful pillow.
Andrew's 100% right. It's 83 perfect 5-star reviews on hsn.com. Check out the reviews. See what people are saying. There's a reason why this is a customer pick, because it's not your average pillow. You're getting, of course, this incredible, soft, pedal soft, beautiful cover that you probably are just going to use this instead of actually putting another cover on, which is totally fine because it is washable. But my friends, do not miss out on this opportunity. This is the lowest price we've ever offered on this pillow. Again, brand name, Sealy. We know it for making the most incredible mattresses. We've had maybe a number of today's specials on their mattresses.
Yes.
This is a pillow that has that same incredible construction and comfort.
Absolutely right. It's got that beautiful springy feeling. It feels like a cloud. It comes right back to shape. It's got that comfort that you need, that support that you need, but also that softness that makes us feel good when we're sleeping. And I love to use it as a body pillow. Sometimes I'll put like a one of those ergonomic pillows at the base and then a sweet, like a soft, squishy one on top.
Gosh, yes.
But this one, I don't need anything else. It's just such a great pillow. In fact, I'm gonna show you how I use this at home. I love to use this. I'm just getting in on a bed here and I'm getting comfy. I love to use it to provide a little bit of support in between my knees, also my arms, because
But look at that length of this.
it's long enough that it goes from knee to shoulder. I'm able to kind of snuggle up with it if I want to, and it just gives me that beautiful support that I need. You know, I had a cubital tunnel syndrome in my elbow, which is just something that happens when you pull things. I carry a lot of products in and out, but you can see the dimensions there. I needed to have something to lay my arm on so that I wasn't doing this at night. If you sleep like this at night, it can be really painful.
Oh, yes.
This gave me that perfect amount of support. You'll see it's 34 inches, so it goes all the way from the knees to help me with that knee pain, hip joint pain, and it goes all the way up to the shoulder. So it's like a hug at night to just give you that extra comfort, but it springs right back into shape when you get up. It's not flat.
Yes.
You don't have to fluff it. It just fluffs back up on its own.
I know some of us are like obsessed with pillows. My husband, every time I'm going to put
Never
him
have
out there.
to.
Hey, Nick. He's always watching. I love it. He's very supportive. But he loves a pillow, and he's always upgrading his pillows. I know he's eyeing this up and saying at this price, you just can't beat it. $24.95 for a Sealy body-sized pillow. This is going to be your next favorite item in the bedroom. You're going to say, oh my gosh, my night's sleep has been improved. And you're going to say, is it my ability to rest? Is it something I'm doing? Or is it just the change in the pillow? I always say, try it. Get it home. One of the things we offer here at HSN, which we love to be able to make you happy, is we always offer 30-day risk-free, right? 30 days, try it out. See for yourself if the customer reviews match up, because we want you to be happy, right?
Absolutely.
30 days. We will not ask any questions. Try it out. Get it home. You will then say, that was the best $24.95 I've spent.
Absolutely.
Because you'll say, oh my gosh, it's got that recovery, it's soft. And then you'll get to feel what we were talking about. Remember you were saying just moments ago, I wish you could feel it.
It's so soft.
You can.
It really is like a puppy or a kitten soft. And it was inspired by those plush animal pillows that we buy for our kids because they like to use them as pillows in the car or on vacation. We throw one of those in their bag. Well, you know what? Grown-ups, we're buying them too.
We want them
Listen,
too.
I am not above sleeping on a giant dinosaur pillow if that's what's going to give you that softness.
Too.
So here we have it in an adult version.
This prevents us from feeling a little shame
silly.
that we're stealing our kids' toys.
So true.
This is for you.
So true.
And if you're the kind of person who your grandkids come over and they're like, where did my squishable go?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
You don't have to have a crying grandkid sent home in the car. This is going to be for you. I look at it like, what an investment, right? We always say your sleep is your most important part of the day. You're spending at least, if you can, 8 hours, if you're lucky enough, in your bed.
Third of your day.
The third of your day. And if you can't make it the best ever, what are you doing for yourself? That's self-care at its best.
Absolutely. We want our sleep to be restful.
Exactly. So I always say, when it comes to my bed and when it comes to my bedroom, I will get the best that there is.
Absolutely.
I just love that today we're not charging you an arm and a leg because it's birthday month,
yes,
right?
And it is Sealy, so it is the best of the best. They've been a trusted brand in our home for over 140 years. They've been bringing us all of the best products to help us get that best night's sleep. So this is a product that you're definitely going to love.
I keep wanting to squish it down to
I know,
see if it comes back.
You want to test it. It does. It springs right back. So you can see it doesn't your head doesn't sit in there and all the fill goes to the side like in some of those fancy hotel
I'm
pillows.
Squishing as hard as I can and it pops
comes
right back like a marshmallow.
And it's one of those that you could put a king-size pillowcase on it and put it right on your bed and make it like a decorative, a decorative pillow that you're layering in front of the others. You could use it to lean up against if you were reading in bed, watching TV, bring it down to the TV room. On the couch. That's what I was just thinking.
How perfect, because our couches are big.
Yes, they are.
Sometimes those pillows aren't big enough.
No, they're not. And I have to stack them, and then it's who took all the pillows, and it's me, because I have them all behind me.
You're like me.
This one is perfect because it's kind of oversized, you know, so it gives you that whole support, whether it's leaning up against the headboard on your bed or on the couch.
Right.
Or in the car, keep it in the car if you travel. Your kids might want to sleep, on the road. We used to love when the kids would fall asleep on the drive.
The best.
The best.
Because then you
2
get home
hours.
and you're like, yes. And you had a quiet ride because they were so comfortable in the back. You hate it when your head kind of lolls all over the place.
Absolutely.
If you put this right up against the window or like off to the side.
Definitely.
Oh, it's like a little buddy that helps keep their head in place.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of people on the line, my friends. I know you are loving these deals. That quilt, it is flying out the door. So if you haven't yet gotten your Emerald House beautiful 3-piece quilt set, don't wait on that. Grab it while you can, because again, we have lots of people in line just for that. But because they're here and they're already shopping for the quilt set, they're grabbing this gorgeous body pillow because they know everyone needs this kind of comfort.
Yes,
You've probably been thinking to yourself, I could use this as my actual pillow.
You could.
Because if you're like the kind of person who loves a loft on the back of your neck, loft on your for your head, this is so good. I'm like, why use this as my actual pillow? But again, get two. Then you have one for your pillow,
That's right.
one as your body pillow, and you're really covered.
Yeah, and I want to show you again that you can machine wash this cover. So we have this generous zipper here on the side, none of those little pockets that you have to try to unfold the flaps and shove the pillows in. So this pillow comes right out. This cover is washable. You just put it back in, zip it up, and it's a beautiful pillow. Again, completely clean. I know I'm a little funny sometimes when I have decorative pillows that don't have covers on them.
Right.
I don't really want to use it to sleep with, but maybe it is the softest one that I have. Well, now
Exactly.
you have one that is the softest one that you could ask for. And I'll tell you what, this would be a wonderful gift for an expectant mom. When I was pregnant with my children, my first children were twins. So I just was so uncomfortable all the time because that's a lot. You know, to be pregnant, you really should lay on your side. It's the best position to sleep in. And this, I had body pillows all around me. I
Me
was
too.
surrounded by pillows, and it helped so much. So as a gift, beautiful gift for somebody that may be expecting, new families, child, adult. It really is great for everybody.
Absolutely. For our friends who are just joining us, it's almost 10:30 already. We've had a lot of fun and already.
Yes.
It's just like the beginning of our hours
I'm never in bed at
together.
10:30. What?
Oh
This is
my
great.
gosh. But I know a lot of our friends who woke up and they maybe didn't have that great night's sleep and they're just questioning, what can I do differently to be able to just improve my quality of rest?
Yes.
It could be as simple as just giving you something comforting next to your body that's not a traditional pillow, that's not a weighted blanket.
Right.
Sometimes it's as easy as having something that you can cuddle up against that gives you that protection on both sides. That's why I even say I would get two of these.
Oh,
one
absolutely.
for either side of myself. No offense to my husband, I love to cuddle with him. He's also the same. We love to cuddle with each other when the time comes, but generally, I like to just have a little bit of a bumper between us. It feels like this. So it's just something that gives you that perfect little comfort. So you know you're not messing with that person's sleep either.
Exactly.
Right?
It's kind of, you know, you don't want to accidentally bump or kick or whatever. So having that sweet body pillow there to kind of give you that softness. And we're petting it like it's an animal.
Stop.
I can't
We
stop.
haven't
It's
stopped.
so soft. It has that velvety soft, almost like a crushed velvet micro fiber here on the outside that makes it super soft. I don't know if you can see that. It's such a beautiful fabrication. And it just feels so good up against the skin. You're absolutely going to love how this feels. And then it springs right back into shape.
Gosh.
So it never flattens on you as you're sleeping. And it gives you that support wherever you need
It gives you
it.
the support wherever you need it. Again, 50% off, my friends. This is the lowest price we've ever offered on this incredible body pillow from Sealy. Again, you're getting this price from a brand name that you know and trust. This is a not to be missed item. So while you're shopping with us today, if you don't already have it in your cart, please do so. Because again, limited quantities on what we bring to the table for our birthday month, because that's how we are able to keep all of our prices low for you. So again, you don't want to be that person who said, I should have gotten it while the getting was good. Because again, the prices only last for a short amount of time during birthday month. Andrea, thank you.
Thanks, Emily.
I
So fun to
met
be
you
here.
for the first time the other day, and I know I was just like, oh, I can't wait to work with you again. You're like, don't worry, tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
tomorrow.
my friend. That's right. We're going to take a break, but when we return, we're going to bring you that South Street Loft sheet set I showed you just moments ago. It's under the quilt. We'll have that in just a bit. Stay with us.
First to know when your favorite brands and celebrities will be on HSN